why he left you, though.
Because you're fucking insufferable, Susan. Jesus.
I was so over today.
All right, we are recording.
Susan.
Everything Has To Go, the podcast we've been doing. Thanks for being here, everybody. We'll do introductions because that's what we do every time. I'm Dan, White Oak, sticking with it. It's growing on me.
Thor, Dirt Daddy T, as always.
Got Sean, Rich Mahogany.
You had something else too. What was the
Cola
other?
Bar.
What was it?
Cola Bar.
No, there was another one that you had yesterday.
Oh my God, I don't remember it.
You remember being real excited about it though.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll move on.
I was real drunk yesterday.
Kyle, the drywall assassin.
Eric Boot.
Easy enough. That's it. Fairly reasonable squad today.
Oh, Alex Lee?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were seeing. I was going to invite him, but I guess
That's right.
he's out. That's all right. So what are we doing
Pussy.
today? We're doing things we've scored off of jobs, quote unquote. And I guess we say that very casually, but people might not know what that means. Mm-hmm. So it means people,
We didn't steal anything.
Yeah, we don't want your shit, but people have way too much stuff, and they give stuff away all the time. Mm-hmm. And we usually look at it and go, well, yeah, I know, but behind us right now we have TVs and video games, this whole couch we're sitting on, all the furniture over there.
Our entire gym.
The entire gym we have behind us.
Basketball
Yeah.
hoop.
Our carousel.
The only thing in here we bought is this propane heater.
Yeah,
That's true.
Hey, I bought that Super Nintendo right there.
Okay.
Beers, but
Yeah, beers
gloss
don't
over
count.
Mm-hmm.
We have a stack
did
of
buy
board
all those.
games over there. All those have come from
true.
jobs. Well, except for Catan, but all the rest of them come from jobs. Yeah, just a ton of shit.
All those bikes, all these mirrors, basketball.
Yeah, how have we
Yeah,
not
there's literally
broken
like
that
4
lamp
bikes
yet?
here.
I don't know.
You got Dan's, you got one here, and you got 3 on the other side that
Yeah,
just sit there.
That lamp is pretty sweet. I might take a picture of it and post it, but it doesn't have the lampshade. I think Sean said you said you were going to take it, and then you never did.
There was no lampshade.
All right, fair enough.
I wanted to, but there was no lampshade.
Anyway, some shit we've scored on jobs is what we're talking about, and we're doing a pretty good job of it right now because we're surrounded by that stuff. I don't know. Who's got a good story? Who wants to start?
I'll start. Sorry, Sean. I'm sorry. So, me and Bennett were on a job moving this elderly gentleman into a elderly retirement home. Like, not quite retirement home, the halfway house, basally, between
young person's
taking care of
retirement
yourself.
home?
Young person's retirement home, yes. And we're just pulling all this shit out
It's
of the storage unit.
independent living.
You're right. How crass of me to be wrong.
That's the term I was looking for, yeah.
So,
So insensitive.
So anyway, this nice elderly gentleman, we were pulling shit out, and he had a bunch of targets and stuff, so I started talking to him about it, so I think that was pretty close to when I got my gun. And then he had this shotgun in the back, and I want to say it sat there for a while, and then towards the end, he was like, yeah, this is the first gun I ever had when I was a kid. You want it? I was like, yeah, I'm for sure going to take this shotgun. And go home and look it up. It was made in like 1932 or 1935, single shot, 12 gauge. I will never shoot it, but it's a cool thing to have.
Yeah.
You're now
Sweet.
incriminated in a murder.
It's it's an illegal gun, technically, or at least how it was transferred to me.
Oh, it was 100% illegal.
Did you say you went somewhere to get it, like, checked out or anything?
Nah, I just Googled it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't want to take it anywhere.
Yeah,
I might someday, but
Yeah, I was
Google
gonna
told
say-
me it's not worth very much.
There's, what, a gun store up there, a gun store over there.
Those guys are assholes. Yeah.
Are they?
They don't like me. I
It's
have,
probably because of how you look.
I have
Yeah.
long hair, and I don't look like I'm into guns.
Goddamn
So,
yeah.
You gotta just say something terrible about Joe Biden.
Yeah, I don't get
And
him.
they're like, oh, hello, man. Here's this
Which one of these
45
best shoot
UMP
liberals?
submachine gun. See what you get rid of.
Just say what my custody said. Just talk about getting rid of all the Mexicans and everything in front of a Mexican and a colored man. Like going all about Trump. And we gotta get all those Mexicans. They're causing inflation. We gotta get him out of here. And I'm just looking at Derek. I'm just like, Derek, you hearing this? Like, we're literally the only 2 colored people I've seen in Nebraska, and she's just chiming off. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, one of the most fucked up things, it's not about our topic, but I was in an old folks home with Sean Spear, and I don't know if you guys knew Sean Spear. I know you know Sean Spear. But he's a black dude, and we're doing our job. and we're walking back and forth, and there's like a couple old people sitting at a table, and we can't really hear what they're saying, but it's like Jim Crow. And me and Sean look at each other like, what the hell? What the fuck was that about? But that was just a little anecdote. That shit was fucked up, and we kind of laughed about it, but it is real fucked up.
They're nervous on people, man.
Yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
almost as bad. It's still one of the worst things I've seen on this job, if we're going off on a side tangent for a second, was the customer that asked Derek if he had his alien. He's got a little alien tattoo behind his ear, and the customer asked him if he had that because he's illegal.
Jesus. That is pretty nice.
It's pretty fucking bad.
But dude, like aliens, man. Fuck you.
Just imagine Derek going off on that when he gets in trouble.
Fucking piece of shit. I guess that was a pretty good start, Thor. You got anything else, or
We circle back around. I might have another one.
rotating
I've
around?
done quite a amount of free drugs on the job and everything.
It comes up,
weed,
yeah.
cartridges,
It comes up.
and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just like,
Especially the
hey
people
guys,
that are out of
I have
state.
way too much weed and I can't smoke it all. Do you guys smoke? You look like you smoke. Like, do you want to take this with you? What is it? Got some bag of weed right here. Yeah, I'll throw it in the cab.
I don't smoke, but someone.
There was one time I was working with Tanner, and someone tipped us in just big ass jars of weed, and Tanner didn't smoke. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm all good. I don't smoke." I was like, "Damn it, dude! You should have taken that fucking jar. It would have gotten smoked around here." I wasn't really smoking weed at the time either, and it was just like, we could have
sold it.
like it was probably an ounce of weed.
Oh goddamn.
Yeah,
I
for
never
each
got
of us.
that.
Yeah.
All
That
the times
much,
I've had
but-
that happen, they've always been like, "We're moving out of state and it's illegal, and I don't want to risk it."
There was that ottoman. I don't know who was there the other day. That it had been in storage for like a year or something, and I opened it up to see if there was anything in it, just to make sure I wasn't flipping shit around or anything. And there was a vape pen in there, like for concentrates and stuff. And I pressed it, and the battery was still good. And out comes all these vapors, and I'm like, shit. I better
Dude, one time this guy, his name was Buzz, and he hooked us up with his homemade moonshine, and this shit was fucking crazy. I think he said it was like 170 proof or something. Like, yeah, dude, and it tasted like corn. Like,
You know what it was made out of.
yeah. God, dude, want
Mash.
like a half a shot in that, you were like flushed, red faced, like all sweaty.
Just all warm
Dude,
immediately. Just coming like,
Jesus.
oh, did I just pee
God
myself
damn.
or what?
That was good. That's more of a tip than, rather than a score.
Yeah. Same with the drugs. They're
Yeah,
much
more of a
tips than
tip, I
score,
guess.
Yeah.
I got my TV stand and like my fucking dressers and shit in my room.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I got
Yeah.
that really cool, nice white one like that. I've always liked that the cussies have. And then one day, one of the cussies, I think I was with you. We were supposed to go take it to like consignment and everything, and we just all just like, I want this. I want this.
Yeah.
I want this.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. But I've scored so many, like, couches. I've gone through probably nearly 10 sets of couches that I've scored on the job and got rid
At
of.
least two. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But by the way, this topic, JT on the last podcast. Thanks for those guys for being on too.
Oh,
John
totally.
and Jesse and all that. Thanks for those guys. He suggested this.
Okay.
And I thought it was a good topic. It kind of continues from the last one,
Yeah.
interesting items, because I'm sure we're going to have some interesting stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for those guys. I guess I'm trying to think of the cool thing I got. Oh yeah, I was talking to you about that. I have this sweet partition that I'll take a picture of and I'll post it on the podcast. It's like 4 panels that fold up and stuff. I have it mounted to my wall basically by a couple brackets. But it's got like a bunch of geisha and like...
I was with you on that job.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember,
you got that,
that
yeah.
Chinese one and everything.
That thing's sweet.
Yo, that was definitely cool as fuck.
You can see it in the back of my streams if anybody watches my streams.
I've seen.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're
I've
talking
definitely scored a lot of cool art, too, over the years.
Oh, yeah,
A lot
I
of
was gonna
artwork.
say,
Yeah,
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 that's a
cool
pretty
art for me.
common one. Couches, artwork. Usually, we definitely deny more shit than
Oh
They
yeah,
would take,
yeah. There's
you know.
so much crap. I saw like the headline of an article the other day that like donation sites don't have enough room for all the crap people have.
Yeah.
And I know. I am aware of this.
I've seen so much crap back here before, literally just piled up and like, what the fuck?
I feel like Goodwill stopped accepting donations at the beginning of COVID for like a lot of it. I know I went there twice and they turned us away.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
For a while.
But also, they've gotten real picky about shit too.
Fuck
man.
Goodwill. Just word to the wise. There's nothing Goodwill about it. That it's a
They're
for-profit
making
company.
money. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like they don't give it to
Are any of
anyone.
you guys with me? This dude came on the truck to look at furniture, and it was one of those like entertainment centers, yeah, that like is supposed to look old and has like those little RC divots in it. And he's like, "Yeah, this one's all
What if
scratched.
you were
You
on
can't
it?
take that."
It's
And
called shabby chic.
I remember saying, "I'm like, I think that's how it's supposed to be." And he's like, "Oh, well, we'll take it, I guess."
Yeah, and it was either I think it was either Ben or Boot was with us when we did that one.
Might have been Jake actually.
Oh, yeah.
About it. Yeah. But
Because I remember there was like a lot of stuff. It had like that like natural like wear that like people put into like those distressed like white marks
Yeah.
across the top.
Yeah.
The guy looked like, well, it's all scratched and everything. And I was just looking, I was like, oh. And then Thor just told
It's
him,
distressed.
Yeah.
Shabby chic, or it's country French. That's the
country.
cuckiest.
Yeah. It was.
It's country
kind of
French.
country there,
What the
too.
hell does that mean?
It's the same thing as distressed. It's evocative of a country.
It's just more exotic.
You say country French, and I think of the what was that movie, Inglorious
Yes,
Bastards
exactly.
or whatever. That's what I think
All of
of.
his furniture. That's exactly.
Just a
what it
shitty
is.
little
Yeah.
house where they're hiding kids under the floorboards.
That's country French.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I wanted to talk about this on the last one for interesting items, but I guess it was kind of a score. We had that map of Africa that was about
Oh, on
4
the-
feet tall.
On the elephant ears.
No, we still have that?
It was,
I think that's
I think
JD might have
James
taken
took
it.
I think
James
took
took it.
James took it. What the fuck?
But it's like a
James!
4 foot high carved piece of Africa, like out of wood, that has leather stretched over it, and the leather is an elephant's ear. I'm not even sure if that's legal to own.
I don't think
I think
it
it gets
is.
grandfathered in.
It might. Well,
Probably can't sell
the
it.
people we got it from. The people we got it from. I guess his grandfather had killed the elephant and made
fuck that guy.
And you could see, like, if you look at the map of Africa, it's a super outdated map of Africa. So it was a long time ago. But he was asking us to throw away a bunch of other stuff, and he's like, "Can you guys take this too?" It's like, "What is that?" "Oh, it's a map of Africa made out of an elephant's ear." It's like, yeah, I'm gonna take that. Look at it. Who's ever seen that before? What the hell?
It was probably the fucking souvenir he bought at the airport.
It looked handmade and it was in pretty rough shape, but it was not something I had ever imagined I would see. Which is funny too. We have that little end table up front that has the elephant with the Africa on top.
Oh, yeah.
That has
The
real
ivory.
ivory for the
Oh,
tusks
really?
of the elephant. Yeah.
I did not know that.
And then we have the big ass elephant painting on the wall. We're just collecting elephants.
That's a shit painting.
I've seen that exact painting on a job before.
I genuinely hate it. I'm upset every time
I've
I
moved
see
that
it.
exact painting.
I like the pheasant one over there. Or the bird one. It's like blood. It's a
Oh yeah. That was
Oh,
That
I
naked
fucking
lady
hate
one's
that
pretty
one,
great.
too.
Huge one.
yeah.
That Kamasutra one's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's been up there
With
a
all
long
those
time.
like different
Yeah.
people just fucking
I
and
like
shit.
Well, that's a whiteboard drawn with markers.
Really?
Yeah, if you haven't looked up
I
closely.
did not know that.
Yeah.
That guy, whoever did that, has some problems.
I need to get some pictures of this shit. And you guys, send me pictures.
Yeah, I meant to take pictures last night, but we got a little rowdy.
Yeah, but dude, I do love whenever we're on a big job and I'm with you and like these people have all this artwork and they start talking about it and everything. You're basically just.
My favorite to bust out on a customer. It's been a while, and I'm like, oh, that reminds me of my summer home in Tuscany. Yeah, I've got a place on Lake Como. It's no big deal. I just do this to stay in shape. It's working, as you can see.
I meant
So you
to
light
ask-
up a cigarette.
I meant to ask,
Big
have
fitness guy.
you guys moved into those new houses on Mosaic that have all metal staircases?
No.
Metal?
It's
I don't
fucking ridiculous.
think
Yeah.
Can you trip on them?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Because your
Say,
foot
like,
probably can go right through.
yeah, because they're like rounded on the edges, but then it's like a steep slant on the inside, and they're like the metal staircases with the holes in them.
Oh, inside?
No, this is outside, going
Oh.
into their front door.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Still,
I've
either
not-
one.
Yeah,
I've not encountered that. And I've
cheese
been to
grater
Mosaic quite a bit.
stairs, like at a
Yeah.
ski
Jake.
resort or something.
Exactly, they're like ski resort stairs,
Fuck
but I did
that.
it in the rain with Jake.
I guess,
It's fucking
that's good if it's icy, but bad all other
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
You can't even sit on it.
Yo, literally, it hurts your butt. Like you have to have shoes when you go down that shit. Otherwise, it's gonna rip your fucking
Yeah.
shit up.
I went the deepest I've ever been in Mosaic the other day, and that neighborhood's going far.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
like all the way eventually to the interstate. I would assume.
Isn't that where they're trying to build one of the new schools and everything? Either that, they're like up on fucking
Probably
right.
right.
Oh,
Oh, right
Yeah.
across
Vista,
Prospect.
yeah.
It's we're just east of there, like quarter of a mile. It's like
Yeah.
right there.
Aren't they also trying to do that one next to Budweiser too?
Yeah, up off
Same-
Mountain
that's-
Vista.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
proposed. I don't know if it's happening there.
That sign's been up for years.
Yeah.
Is that still in Fort Collins or is that Wellington?
That's Fort Collins.
Yeah.
'Cause they're
Well,
talking
Wellington
next
is
to
also
Wellington,
Fort
right?
Collins, depending on like who makes the contracts and everything.
We had one of those today. Yeah. That was totally Wellington.
Because there's definitely been times like I've literally gone to a job that says North Fort Collins and I go past
And you-
Wellington.
yes.
And I'm like, what? This is not fucking North
Past
Fort Collins,
Waverly.
you
Like, what
assholes.
the fuck
Yeah.
is this?
Clearly not.
35 minutes away.
Yeah, literally 35 minutes
There's
north,
some shit
fucking west.
down in fucking Littleton that's that way too. We were like in Woodland Park, like near Rampart Range.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like Littleton address. Are you fucking kidding me right now? This was a 3-hour drive.
Remember that happened to us one time? We were supposed to be going to fucking Berthoud. We went all the way down to like fucking Westchester and all that. We were like off Federal Heights and everything, but the
yeah.
fucking contract that said Berthoud.
Totally birth.
Like we were just off the 25, like right next to fucking Westchester. It was bad.
Going to a city I've never heard of tomorrow, and I'm going to look it up real quick.
It's
'cause
probably out east. What's it called?
I think it's close to Boulder. I'm looking it up because I can't even remember what it's called.
Superior?
Netherland.
Netherland.
Oh yeah, dude,
No,
that's,
yeah, that's kind of
famous.
more like
Famous.
Yeah, Frozen Dead Guy Fest at Nederland.
What?
You know that South Park episode with the Frozen Man
Is that
from
where
the
they go?
future? That's basically what they're making fun of.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. There is a Frozen guy they bring out every year for this festival called Frozen Dead Guy Festival. But he was voluntarily frozen after death for some reason. I'm not an expert. But.
I thought they were just making fun of Brendan Fraser.
I thought that was Walt Disney.
Fuck, maybe. I don't know.
There's the
It's a
movie
little
where he
both.
comes back as what the hell is that movie? Where he's frozen as a caveman and then they thaw him out and it's Brendan Fraser.
I
as a
remember
caveman.
this.
I forget what it's called. though,
Yeah.
but
Oh man,
I know what movie you're talking
it's
about.
gonna bother me. I'm looking it up
like George
because
of the Jungle
we're
Book.
going to figure this out before the end.
It's actually the deep sequel.
It's a Kane,
George of the
it's Kane
Jungle.
Leopold.
It's like,
The Mummy 7.
yeah.
Dead
Frozen 2.
Encino Man.
guy. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fucking Encino, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. But I'm
Shit.
glad
Are
we
you
figured
sure
that.
that's the same movie? Anyway.
I just fucking looked at it. It's not Biodome, goddammit.
Yeah.
Is it Bedazzled? No, I'm just
Hey, that's a good movie.
Sean, what were you
Oh, is that what
I don't fucking
Elizabeth
remember, dude.
Hurley and what's his face? Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. Yep.
Nice.
Nice. It's one of the best things you've done off.
Anyway,
Yeah, I guess getting back to the score things.
Yeah.
So again, mostly mine too as well have been a couple of couches, a lot of artwork, not a whole lot as far as like other furniture really.
Got some shoes.
But the other one that I was going to bring up, because
They were brand new.
keeping it kind of loose, we've had a couple of those too. But then you'll remember we got that giant plastic turkey.
Oh,
we
yeah.
hacked apart with an axe at
Yeah.
one of the meetings. That thing was
I didn't see
hilarious.
that.
what
You
was it?
should've
Was it like
kept that.
ceramic or something? Yeah, it was
I
some
still
kind
have
of
a
weird-
picture of it, and I will definitely
Oh yeah,
send that to
me.
you.
Yeah, we had a
That thing
big
was
like
hilarious.
plastic turkey that we took out back and we hit it with a bunch of axes and stuff out next to the dumpster. It was
It's
a good
dead
time.
now, but it
Yeah.
was that thing was pretty sweet.
That was so funny too because they were like, "Hey, can you guys get rid of this?" Yes.
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 I assure you.
There's a lot of. Can you guys get rid of that? We can make that disappear.
Yeah.
What do you mean by disappear?
Best you don't know. Also,
Don't
do
worry.
love when customers are like, we can take that, but also just to let you guys know, I wouldn't be upset if it never made it to the unload. So I'm like, I got you.
Yeah, I got you
I'll
back.
make sure that does not make it to the unload. Like,
We haven't been like real big on it lately, but yeah, we destroy a lot of furniture.
Yeah,
It's
it's been
thrown
a
into
while.
a dumpster.
Mostly,
Yeah.
I don't want to clean it up.
Yeah, well, we lay out a couple pads on the ground and then we just break it on there and throw the whole thing. But yeah, we'll take like fucking dressers and couches and like.
We need more glass to shoot with the BB guns.
We have that
That was
big.
so fun.
We mentioned it. We have that big ass piece of glass.
but that would just.
It's gonna suck to clean. I guess we can like prop it up and
breath.
We would have to
Dude,
put like a
it's
lot of like pads out there, like our
Delicious.
shitty pads. Like at least put like 3 or 4 on there and just have it sitting.
Yeah,
on
it's
there.
just hundreds and hundreds of pounds.
Dude, like first, like the podcast, it's literally like a 9-foot long glass table that's about like an inch thick.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking ridiculous.
The ugliest table you.
God, I need to go around and start taking pictures of all the garbage we have around here.
Yeah.
So I think I delivered the new one.
Yeah,
Yeah, we all did.
yeah. Like I remember, like JD said, "Oh, she doesn't want any of the guys who were there when it first broke," and I was like, "What do you mean?" Anyone who was on the first 2 jobs when we put it in there and took it, I was like, JD, I was on both of those. He's like, wait, were you? I'm like, yup. He's like, well, she said, don't let the long-haired people come. I'm like, bitch, that's me. Like, that's me.
The long-haired freaky people need
Yes.
not apply.
And then he's like, well, Sean, just stand in the back. And that's what I did, too. I just stood behind all of them, standing there. When she opened the door, me and her immediately made eye contact. And I was like, you know who I am. I was there. I didn't like you.
Yeah.
I mean, putting it back on the table was pretty quick and easy.
You know, her husband, dude, I should have fucking let him trip me carrying that thing.
Oh no, the rain!
Yeah, the rain is back.
We might have to close the door a little bit more to try to break the sound. Because that shit will be in the background of this whole fucking
So dark.
thing. It is so dark.
It's moving.
I'm gonna go see if I can turn that light
I'm
on.
gonna confirm my 90-year-old man status too. The other thing that I got recently that's freaking sweet too is a little like electric blanket thing. Ooh. It's like a heating pad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that thing is sweet.
Is Sadie asking how you're doing out there?
Well,
Because
that's me
Kyle's still
sending
plugged
him
in.
text.
It's you guys texting me pictures. I need to do that.
I sent him the turkey.
I totally forgot about that until you started talking about it. I was like, yep, I remember
That
that
thing was
turkey.
sweet.
Remember when Derek almost like broke his fucking knee when he ran up and tried to fucking drop kick that dresser, and one of his legs went through it, and he just fucking fell.
I
like
wish
that.
I saw
And his
that.
leg was still like just hanging in it, like it was so good.
Sounds like
JD
a
was
good
like,
move.
"Damn, you fucking dude, that almost just broke yourself. You work tomorrow." Ah, dude, it doesn't fucking matter.
He's young. He can bounce back. We're all a bunch of old pieces of shit.
Is he like 23 now?
23.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 23. He's 2 years, like he's a year and a half younger than I am.
So I
Yeah,
want to
he
say he
barely
wasn't
turned.
21 when I started.
He turned 21 a little bit before I left the first time. So that makes
Yeah, I
sense.
think he turned 23 this year.
All right. I know Boot wants to talk about that rowing machine.
The rowing machine, yeah. So it's from like, I want to say 1985. It's a full-on rowing machine, but it's a video game that it's like, I don't know, 8-bit, I guess.
It's probably 8 or
16
at best.
maybe. This
Yeah.
is 85, so probably whatever the
Probably
Nintendo,
8-bit. That's
the
8-bit.
NES is.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's still at the shop because why the fuck would I bring that home? But maybe someday, before I leave here, I'll claim it as my own.
Just get it.
Because it's probably, I looked it up on eBay, it was worth like $7,000. Or at least someone was asking $7,000.
They're trying to sell it.
Yeah, I mean, no one's
Have you
going to
seen that
buy
thing? Have you
it.
looked at it?
Oh, I thought it was
We
at
can,
your house.
no, it's
Yeah.
in the front.
Yeah,
here.
it's in the other room.
We'd have to
That's
plug
fine.
it in and.
It's an electric row.
It's a video game.
Oh,
You
I
row
missed that
against
part.
a compet,
Yeah.
like you
It shows a little
legitimately row.
canoe
Yeah, and then at one point there's a
Helicopters and,
helicopter
like,
comes
all kinds
out
of
and you
shit.
gotta like keep up with that because there's maybe like a rescue team operation.
Natural responses to you to row a boat to
Yeah.
the person
Yes.
who's rescued.
Yeah, but
not
it's
gonna do a
pretty,
free
you
song
know,
for
it's
X-Stroke
fucking
tonight.
ridiculous.
We got helicopters, but we're gonna need you to row out there.
It's an emergency.
Just in case.
We're rowing up.
Get the Purdue row team out there. We need the National Guard.
What's that called? Crew?
Crew, I
Yeah,
believe.
crew.
We might have talked
think we
about
talked
that
about
last
We
week.
mentioned it. Yeah, we
Yeah.
mentioned it.
So we're good.
And yeah, so that thing was, crazy. I've scored all sorts of shit though. I have a 77 Fender Precision bass that I got for free. It wasn't even on. I wasn't even on the job. Someone
That
brought
blue
it
one that was
back.
like over there.
It's like blonde,
Blonde.
black pickguard, maple neck, super sweet.
That's why it
Hammered to all hell, but it plays great.
Nice.
I got like a 90s Fender twin reverb combo amp.
Damn.
It's missing a fuse and fuse cap still, which
How long
I
have you had
cannot, like 2 or 3 years. It's basically a piece of furniture.
You're part
It
of the
looks
problem,
fucking
Eric.
cool.
I mean, how many of our custodies have like treadmills or stuff like that? And it's just closed.
Yeah,
and
it's
shit?
not exactly a
All of
The
them?
guy we had
conversation.
the other day had 3 treadmills.
Well,
Shuffled one out of the
Jesus
basement into the
Christ.
spot where the other one was, and there was one already in the living room 2 feet away from the other one that we carried out of the
This
basement.
dude not run outside ever?
Yeah, it's
Apparently.
Bad for your
Colorado.
knees, dude.
So's a treadmill.
300 days of
Why?
sunshine.
But-
Our ground is really hard. Though.
Yeah,
that is.
it's bad for your knees.
Yeah.
You need an elliptical.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
right. Or a bicycle, maybe.
That's still bad for your knees if you don't have your seat at the right height.
No, well, fucking figure it out.
I just move
Dumb
furniture.
people.
Sit on my ass. I drink
Yeah.
beer when I'm not moving furniture. That's my lifestyle.
Oh, what else? I have a Steinway piano.
I dropped that off at your old place.
Yeah.
We took that old piano
Yeah.
and brought it back here. Or
Mhm.
do we? Yeah, we brought it here.
Yeah, so I saved that. It was gonna go to the dump,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
old office guy Tim was giving. We did a job to Denver where he's just giving away this piano with a broken leg, and because I wanted the Steinway and I had this other piano at my old house, I was like, all right, we'll throw this broken leg piano away. We'll give him my piano, and I'll take the Steinway.
There you go. There it is.
So, yeah, 59 Steinway upright. It's probably not worth shit. Maybe
nice.
it's a
Steinway's
Steinway.
It's got that
you know?
Steinway name.
Yeah,
Does
it's
it-
like-
Do you have it like in a place where you can play it or anything?
Yeah,
or is it-
totally. It's in my living room.
Nice.
That
Do you play it?
collects junk.
Just when you get drunk.
Occasionally,
sometimes.
a little Linkin Park. I know like half a shuffle, So, yeah, a little DMX. Yeah,
Ratting
sure.
it up there.
At your party, we also sort of start singing "Numb" when you just got to be on the fucking piano. Yeah.
Yeah. What about my horrific China hutch that's about 9 feet tall, made of fucking cast iron and glass?
I was gonna give you shit about it if you didn't bring it up.
yeah,
I'm
it's-
still gonna give you shit.
It's rad because it's filled with a bunch of weird fucking shit in my house, which is kind of cool.
But God, that thing, it's
I moved it
gigantic.
several times, and it was the worst. It's the worst.
It's
Fucking that
so
guy.
Huge.
You did
God.
that like by yourself, didn't you? in
I
your
have,
house?
yeah. I somehow did that. I got it into my old place, which had like 8-foot ceilings.
Yeah, I
It was-
remember you said you tried to put it so
It
just,
looked
it's just
fucking
dumb.
ridiculous because it was like a 1/4 inch from the ceiling. And like, all right, this isn't gonna work. So I moved it to the garage and filled it with my frisbee collection for a while, which is vast.
The only reason we didn't throw it off the roof is because we couldn't figure out how to get it up there.
But I have figured out the way to move it. You take our 7-foot baby grand board and piece of cake.
Yeah, I can see
Treat
that.
it like, move it
Strapped
like
to
a
that.
piano.
Yeah, move it like piano. Super easy.
You have a cabinet that you have to move like a piano.
Yes, it's that bad. It's fucking horrible.
Could you imagine like getting
But-
on like a job and it's just on the contract that says cabinet, but move it like a piano. Like
You
it
may-
says.
Yeah, bring the concert grand piano board, and then you're good. But yeah, I'll
I'd
get a
be so
picture
bad.
of that and send it over to you tonight,
Okay, yeah.
and
but
maybe
I don't,
some of my other shit.
I
But
don't post this shit till Monday afternoon. So
Yeah.
if you give it to me before that, I could probably get it in there.
fuck, what? Like I've scored all sorts of crazy shit.
I mean,
Tools, fucking, who
same here.
knows? Like
Canoes.
What did Trent just
dressers.
bring back to my damn
fucking-
house?
oh, he got that
fucking
radial
planer?
arm saw.
The
That thing
arms,
is
yeah.
sweet. That's a score right there. Tell you what.
Tons of tools and workout
Yeah.
equipment and all that shit. JD always says if you get free weights, bring them back because everybody can use free weights.
Yeah.
I should start using this exercise equipment.
Yeah, I keep telling myself I gotta come here and like lift and do some stuff like that because we have like one of the bench squat racks and stuff. So
That's
like,
a fucking nice rack.
Yeah,
It is. It really is. Yeah, for sure.
That's solid. Fuck taking it apart. The
Yeah.
pulleys, dude. No, that shit's.
See, that's what I was saying.
Like, if there's a hell, like, I imagine that's what I'll be doing forever.
Just put the police together.
Reassembling.
Dude, there was.
The same one.
It's a
Just-
shame
just
Rao's not here.
It just never goes back together,
me and
right?
Rao have had a couple of real rough days on the
Yeah.
equipment.
There was one day Rao. It was me and Rao and a ton of other people. It was a huge fucking
I'm
job.
sure I was there. for
Yeah,
that one as
probably.
well.
But he took that shit apart, and me and him put that shit back together, and he was like, "I can't believe you did it." Like, yeah, I put that motherfucker back together, and all those pulleys through that whole fucking thing, hooked them all up, and that motherfucker worked.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, speaking of that, I remember like a couple weeks ago or something when you were trying to put together that treadmill or something in the basement.
Yes,
I remember I walked down there to go try helping him. I just heard him cussing, and I was like,
Just a quick 180 out of there.
I was like, "There's nothing I could do to help. If anything, I'm just gonna piss him off some more."
That shit was so funny. I was like, Jable, hold this. Boom! Boom! Alright, it didn't work. Jable's like, just all nervous about it. That thing pissed me off so fucking much. Another treadmill in the goddamn basement.
Just not related to the topic, but you guys remember that move where he moved like an entire fucking gym into that huge dude's basement?
Oh,
So he just
yeah.
screamed on the
Dude.
phone
Oh,
at those,
yeah.
like,
yeah,
Lowe's
yeah,
Because,
people or
yeah,
whatever.
I think it was Home Depot or Lowe's that couldn't get it. They just delivered his dryer. Like, what the fuck do I need a dryer for? I can't even wash my goddamn clothes. It's supposed to be here 2 fucking months ago. He was so mad.
top of
And he
his
was a very beefy powerlifting
He was like a
Viking
oil worker,
type
dude.
guy.
Yeah.
Oil, yeah,
That's
he
what we
probably
look
had dirty
like.
money.
That's when we moved like that. What 8
Yeah,
8 tons
yes.
worth of weights and everything
And
and all
the
that.
fucking, his
pads.
whole basement was
Dude.
covered in those thick rubber
I'm
mats.
so mad at you guys because
It was you
started
It was an odd amount of people. You guys are all doing it. You left me down there by
Like, oh, well,
myself.
Sean one-handed one, now we all have to.
And then we did, you asshole.
I did it because I was the only one down there by myself. There's nothing else for me to grasp. Like, oh, I could take one by myself, and when I come back, I can jump on one with someone else. I get it on the truck. I see you all looking at me as I'm walking up the stairs by you guys. I get it on there. I come back, and everyone else is doing it. I'm like, no, son of a bitch.
Two-man and stuff.
And they were like the super grippy
They were
ones.
like
So it's
100 pounds each,
Sandpaper. It was a 100-pound piece of sandpaper.
That
you're
sounds bad up the
hugging
stairs because the more you
up the
breathe, the more you're
staircase.
just pulling it into your
Yeah.
chest. And by the time you got up, you're like,
had all those like small pieces too. I remember like getting them stuck
Yeah,
in my
all
nose. I
over
moved
your
my nose
shit.
and just came out like black little balls
Yeah.
from these goddamn mats.
God,
yeah.
like fucking old. You see playgrounds instead of like mulch or sand. It's that like
The rubber.
recycled rubber shit.
That's where we did combat, hand-to-hand combat training in the army. Is they had
Nice.
huge pits of,
Nice, soft,
like
nice
the
and
rubber
soft.
stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
There was one guy, completely unrelated, but one guy in training where we had those pits. Turns out he was allergic to the rubber.
Oh,
So he rolled around in that shit for a while, turned all red, and he wasn't allowed to roll around in that shit. But
now you gotta go get body slammed on that dirt over there.
yeah, exactly. I always had to fight that guy too. Motherfucker was like a 6'2", like 250-pound corn-fed state wrestler from Idaho. That was the only guy big enough to fucking wrestle up.
Who's your bad boy?
It's charging.
Oh, it's charging. Is
Yeah,
it
it should be
good?
good now. It's been charging for like 10 minutes now. It's behind the TV.
It
What do you
failed
guys
me.
do? Oh, are you
taking
ripping that thing
bong
through the
joints.
bong
Yeah.
joints?
Yeah, but damn it, dude.
It should be good. It's on there for like 10
Man,
minutes.
technology is amazing, isn't it?
It's about to be the end of my contribution to the podcast.
You're gonna start fucking around with your thing again? That was so fucking funny. I don't even know how long he was doing it for, like a good 5 minutes.
Just playing on his
card
phone,
in
just
the
going back
back
and
of his
forth.
There's this card in the
He's
back,
got
and I was
cards in
trying
his
to get it
case.
centered, and
So
so I like popped it open, and I was working on
Taking
it.
your phone.
Me and Sean were just watching him for like 5 minutes.
We were just like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, you guys see me do that? The whole time, dog.
Both of us were just staring.
You bunch of dirty stoners, let me get a hit of that.
Yeah.
All right, what other dumb shit can we talk about? Then? I mean, my dresser I got years and years and years ago.
Right.
Oh man, I think most of my house is furnished
Yeah.
with stuff.
90%, I would say.
The couch I have in my living room was scored on a job by a different guy who sold it to JD, who eventually gave it to us. That couch has been through a lot of houses.
Oh shit, you took that one?
Yeah,
The gray one-ish?
with the one
Yeah.
chase.
Yeah.
The
I think I
two-piecer.
remember asking JD about it, and he's like, oh, that came from my house. You don't want to know what's happened on that couch. Well, you're right. I don't. I've heard about your naked exploits around the house. I'm
light
totally
hit, that was
good.
perfect.
Oh,
Got a little
speaking
bit of
of
smoke.
naked exploits, though, that does remind me. I forgot one of the best things that I've gotten actually is my mattress.
I don't trust that shit. Although I have scored a mattress before, and it wasn't brand.
No, that thing was literally brand fucking new. They bought it for
Get
to
guest
like
rooms
put in
and-
their guest room because their daughter was gonna come visit, and she stayed in a hotel, so she didn't even use it.
Yeah.
And it was like a $700
Oh, yeah.
memory foam mattress. They were like, yeah, well, we're either gonna leave it here or somebody could use it. I was like, fuck yeah, I'll take that thing.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I've been offered like a brand new king bed.
Me
It's
too.
like, I don't have
just
room
happened.
for
Yeah,
a brand new
like-
fucking
Yeah,
king bed.
like that would
I
take
didn't
up, like,
know
all
at
my
the
room.
time. That's a big commitment. Like, I was weighing it over, like, fuck, I probably should. Because it's brand fucking new. But,
It's
like, I don't know.
$1,000,
Yeah,
like,
I don't
oh,
know,
dude.
really.
One thing on the job I wish I took one time, we were like up in like the fucking mountains and shit, and this guy already disassembled his fucking bar that was in his like little basement and everything. Had like granite tops and all that. He already had it all pulled off. He's like, yeah, we don't want that anymore. If you guys want to take it, you can take it. It's already disassembled and everything. I was like, because Eckfield was leading it and everything, and I wanted to take it. He's like, Sean, we're not taking it. I was like, you know how cool it would be just to have a fucking full like set up bar with like a marble top and everything in the back and everything. He's like, we're not doing it. We got to get back to the shop and everything. It's 3:30 right now. I was like, you son of a bitch. I gotta get back home to my 16-year-old girlfriend. She has curfew at 9.
God, hopefully Eckberg never listens to this because that's staying in. I don't think he will. Nobody's told him.
He hates us.
Oh yeah.
Like rightfully so. Like
Yeah, I
nothing
mean,
against
yeah.
the guy.
Yeah,
He's just
he's
a
a good
different
guy.
Yeah,
person.
he was
than we
he
are.
was definitely a different breed.
Yeah,
Like he like I don't
he's
get.
not like us, and that's fair enough.
Some of the days he got thorged after we had been drinking, just to like see the
Oh,
looks on his
just
face.
the disappointment. Yeah.
We guys were all here that one day when fucking Eckfield came around the back with Esther and everything to come work out, but all of us were just back here drinking and smoking. And then he looked at us and just stepped on it and got the fuck out of here. He tried telling us like, yeah, I needed a pen before I went to the bank, and I was like, just thinking, I was like, they give you pens at the bank, motherfucker. They came here to work out. I saw all of us here like,
Like, got more pens than
the
you did.
degenerates from up across town are here.
It's true.
Yeah, the drinking here has
It's intense.
escalated quite a bit.
It's
I mean,
summertime, man.
yeah.
We're gonna start.
about
Well,
what-
like even like back there, like we used to have band practice here and show up here at like, you know, it's dark. It's like, 7:30 in the winter or something. No one would ever be here. And then the last few times we did it, it's been a while, but it's like, God, they're just still drinking here. Fucking Jordan drummer fucking comment is like, dude, is this like every day now? Like, yeah, pretty much.
I think I only remember one or two times when your band's been here, but they started drinking with us.
Yeah.
I remember the last time Brad just started fucking playing Tool or something on
Yeah.
the fucking bass, just all drunk and everything. We all just went
Him
in
and
there
George
and
were
everything.
fucking shit-faced. That's when George started calling Brandon Big Truck. Which is hilarious.
big truck.
That's before he even saw how big of a truck he drove too. This is really funny.
Fucking George.
I mean, he nailed it, dude. That's a big truck
knew.
right there.
That guy looks like he has a big
6
truck.
cents. Did George not work today?
No.
That's surprising.
He had a random day off.
Yeah.
He was all
Right on.
stoked about it.
It happens.
I think that's why, like, how late did he stay here last night?
Again, I took.
I bailed.
Oh, okay.
I left at 10,
Not
which
that
I
bad.
thought was excessive.
No, I left
I
at
left at
like.
like 6, and I thought that was excessive.
Yeah, I
What's
feel like
wrong
I
with
left
you
at like
people?
I left like at 8 or something. Like when you left, I was like, "This is my last beer." Then I had like 4 more beers after that. Then I was like, "Too late to go."
Yeah.
Dude,
I'll tell you when the phone call stopped.
that shit was so funny because Jake was here drinking, and Jake doesn't usually drink. And me and him were drinking together, just talking shit. And he's like, "All right, if you get one more beer, I'll have one more beer." And I was like, "All right, that sounds good." I had one more beer, and I guess Jake was here until 1 a.m.
Yeah, he was here until like
He had to
late
have
as
been the
fuck
last
with Rao.
person here.
I think it was him and Rao.
Yeah,
He
it was
shouldn't have taken that
definitely
beer.
those two, but yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely him and Rao because I think Rao got home, but between 12:30 and 1 a.m. he got home last night because I just heard him coming through the door. Jackson's doing his thing. I was just like, he can do his thing.
Who the
fuck
fuck
is
is
that?
out there? Yeah.
It was here.
What the fuck?
Oh, we might have a special guest.
It's raining out there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
true.
is. Did you ride your bike here?
It wasn't raining when I started.
Oh man.
But if you don't like the weather in Colorado, just wait 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Clear spot for Dan Rell on that couch. We'll get
And you
him
can
in
fit
here.
anything in a Subaru.
Shit.
Lights if that works for you.
Oh yeah, we should have done that.
Yeah, we should have done that.
We're all just stupid.
It was raining, so we closed it a little bit to protect the sound. We're talking about shit we've scored off jobs. If you want to throw in some,
stuff you got.
Certainly scored some shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
you can collect yourself for a second if you want to do that, riding through the rain.
I will collect myself with a seltzer right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Come
right
sit on the
away.
couch. Come sit on the couch.
Celsius, twisties, and lattes, buddy.
The two grills that we rock at the Columbine spot, they're both old school Weber's.
You know, those people cook some good meats.
They can. And Camp gets all high and mighty about them. He's like, they just don't make them like that. Quality
Yeah.
parts. So.
I
yeah,
got
now
a
you
buddy
get,
who's
like-
just like Cam, but he's just got the Weber Smoky Mountain 24, which is
porcelain?
No, it's like a normal Weber, but it's like about the size of like R2D2.
Okay.
That kind of size.
How big is R2D2?
I mean, you know, he's
Waist
about
height?
titty height.
Titty?
I would think.
Titty?
So he's like,
I would say between.
I was
waist-
thinking
you
like
know,
4'1"
he's
or
at an
something,
angle,
like
too,
4'1" or something. That's what
Like
what's
his,
high-
I would
what's
say
high.
his eyes are waist height, and his dome piece might
His
go.
dome?
Yeah, the top.
Maybe, but doesn't C-3PO like put his hand on him?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
He knows the height of a man.
All right, so
3PO, I
the
feel
Weber
like it's
Smoky
pretty
Mountain's slightly bigger than R2D2.
No, he's about the same height as
but
Anakin.
It is the
in that gold
same.
them.
I don't know.
Anyway,
What are we talking
hasn't
about?
been
Grills?
changed in 50 years. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. It's
Wait.
Weber Smoky Mountain
You got that
24.
L-shaped grill with the two grills.
Yeah, I
One
like to rock
next to the
that.
other?
I like to get chicken and
Yeah.
steak going on the. It's been a while though. I'll definitely cook for y'all soon.
In your couch.
Yeah, the couch. The
Big black one.
The
Yeah.
Big black.
The BBC
Yeah.
big black couch. It's a little nicer than the casting couch. It's got the reclinable head seats, which is nice.
And it's like
That is
U-shaped.
nice, yeah.
It might be even more than U-shaped.
Yeah, it does have a rough spot though. But if I were to
True.
have to get that fixed, it would be like I'd have to take the whole. Well, it's half of the couch, but
You know,
maybe
like
a 6-foot
horse
piece.
blankets, you should reupholster an horse blanket.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Like, you know, the kind of
Does
like,
that work?
yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah, what are you saying right now? I don't really understand.
Seems like pretty thick fabric.
And it's itchy.
Hold on, what the fuck is a horse blanket? Oh,
It's like what you put riding. You put
Yeah,
the
before
blanket
the
on the
saddle.
saddle.
Yeah, and they typically have like the same design on them.
I understand what you're
Colors.
talking
Get some cool ones.
An old
like-
lady probably made it on a loom.
Yeah.
You know.
They got the
Like
triangle.
It's like the
Yeah, triangles.
what are the
That's probably what she does. Is a
Mhm.
horse
She
blanket
makes horse
weaver.
blankets.
the Mexican blanket type things? What are those
Poncho.
called?
Poncho.
Is it just poncho?
Like the jacket?
It's
Mhm. Also a
except
blanket?
it's like a blanket.
It's like
but
the
it,
same
like, there's a
material.
head spot.
Yeah, that's poncho.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a poncho.
that's similar to. They use those to throw over horses, but
Yes. Dual purpose.
yeah.
Horse and people rated.
Yeah.
James, he had to pay for it, but he picked up a really nice grill.
Oh,
off
the
job.
rec tech.
No,
Yeah.
didn't he steal that from Brad or something? Or is that the
No,
other one?
Brad had the money in pocket, and he knew that someone needed to buy it, and I couldn't think of a less worthy candidate than that.
Yeah, I think
It's really funny. We already talked shit about James one time.
Taking that elephant, Matt.
That
Oh, yeah.
elephant ear.
he took the elephant ear.
I don't even know if
That's
that's
on the page.
confirmed, but it's not in
You
the
said
shop
it.
anymore.
It's-
You said it. It's
All
confirmed.
right. I am the Grand Master.
That's probably really bad juju to fuck with that thing or take it.
I know, we were talking, like, that thing, it's insane. Who has that? Like, why does that exist?
Yeah. Didn't it was like a grandpa.
I can say that about a lot of things.
Yeah, that's true. I do say that about a lot of things. We're just going to throw out a side note here. Me and Thor did some dumb shit with some refrigerators today.
Oh yeah.
Let's
we
hear
did.
it.
So coming out the
That
front
latte.
porch, it's a fucking 90-degree angle, all stairs down to get to the driveway. And we have this fridge, and we're dollying it out. And the stairs are so small around the corner that there's no way we could dolly the fridge down. So we four-arm forklift a fridge around a corner and down like 4 or 5 steps. And then, of course, we're putting another one in. So we did another one back in. That shit was pretty bonkers. I almost got a picture of that just to put it on.
I think I even asked you, I'm like, have you ever done this before? And you're like, no, I don't think I have.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever forearmed a fridge up some stairs around the corner. Then again, maybe I have. But,
Boot, I think you and Brad were both there when we had to try to get that cast iron fucking range and everything into the house and everything. We had each one of us on one like side of the forearms and everything trying to go up.
That thing.
Is that the really huge one?
Yeah,
I was on
we
there,
lifted
yeah.
it. I think we lifted it, and you were just like, nope.
Yeah, because I think it was like all 5 of us were on it, and we were still barely like,
I just stared like.
I think that was like just to put it on the dolly too.
Yeah, it was. Just to get it up, like. Fuck, dude. Yeah, where would we?
That was like
We still had to
Viking.
carry that thing down the stairs, like the
Yeah, we
outside
had to go
porch and
because it
shit.
went in the garage.
Yeah.
Is it a Viking?
It must have been.
I remember
what
that thing
shit
was terrible. And like we were all of us were on
Oh
it.
my
That
god,
was
dude,
garbage.
that had to have been more than 400 pounds.
It was garbage.
Because those 4-arm forklifts, like they
You can put some weight on those
Yeah.
and like they get it. Like,
Just
but, like,
instantly
still
had all the
sucked.
broken
Dude,
capillaries.
yeah.
Yes, dude, I love that. At the end of the day, that's why I know it did work. When I look at my
Yeah.
forearms, I just
Yeah.
look like I'm a 16-year-old girl and everything. You know, just all right there, going down. Then I like.
Got a couple right there.
Then you like also too when you take off your like when you like get ready at the end of the day or something when you go take a shower, you look at your shoulders, you have all those lines just all across you like.
The new guys yesterday were talking about having those lines on their arms. It's like, you probably lifted a dresser. Like, what
I can barely see those anymore, depending on. It takes a lot for those to
So-
show up.
Yeah.
But
I have a bruise on my nipple right now, and that's a first.
on the
George to settle down.
On the job today, I also saw something I've never seen before, and Thor missed it when it first happened. I got a couple pictures. We're about to get a live reaction of a split Boxspring twin bed.
Excuse.
I've seen one of those.
Oh yeah, I have seen one of those.
Yeah.
Folds, yeah.
No, it doesn't fold. It's
Oh,
two
it's
pieces.
two?
Oh, yeah.
It's two
It's just
individual
two little
pieces.
guys. Yeah.
And at what point could you not get a twin
Yo, that's
box
fucking
spring
stupid.
into like almost anywhere?
I'll post the picture on the podcast. I tried to get a better picture with Thor in it, but that one had way better lighting. But yeah, it was just 2 box springs for
Yeah.
a twin bed.
It's
Wonder
almost
boot.
as good. Me and Brad did a
damn.
job for a guy that had
Wonder boot.
3 queen beds, and he had sawn
Wonder
the middle of all of the box springs so that you could bend it in half around corners
Oh, okay,
and stuff.
yeah.
It was really, really funny.
You put hinges on it?
No. He just literally sawed through
Yeah.
it in the middle, just on the bottom side.
So it
the
kind
top
of
was all
folds
fine.
up a little
But
bit.
it's because the top's just all the cloth and shit. So it was, but it's so goofy.
And boot, yeah. Today I got more of those fucking more of those Batman and Bane stuff started popping back into my head. Like the one that like popped up that started making me laugh, and the cat was like, "The difference between me and you is." I'm not wearing a Costco dress.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was, I don't know how we got to our fucking
It
talking
got
about-
weird,
It
yeah.
got real bad.
It was not even moving
You
really.
became a woman. I was born one. Like,
By the time I became a woman, I was nearly a man.
You're just doing that, like I'm sure the cuss, you probably heard us all, because it was all three, like me, Boot, and Brad, all three of us doing it and everything. Watching Brad take apart of the fucking bed frame and everything, me and Boot just standing there digging around, and George is upstairs helping her pack and everything. I'm like, George, what are you doing? We gotta get this stuff because she needs help. I'm like, have fun with that, dude.
That desk turned out to be kind of dumb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They tend to.
Yeah.
Well, like normally an L-shaped desk is just like
No, dude, it looks
two
real
pieces that stand, and then the like the little bracket. Good, yeah, that's the word. And yeah, it's like 4 screws, comes right apart. No, this was like a fucking Jenga style. Like you got to take the panel off here because it extends to one side, and then the top is to the other.
I know the one.
She also did have like that fucking mount for her laptops or desktop. She literally had like four
monitors.
like the Matrix shit.
Yeah.
Like, so she could just like lean back on her chair and just go.
I believe I'd heard this term recently, but she was y'alternative.
Oh, I know what y'all
Y'alternative
alternative is. I know what
Like
that
y'all
is.
kind
Is
of?
that like Hipster or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
No, y'all alternative is like those
something like
Hell,
that.
girls
what
who
did you
like.
say? Is that like
Hipster?
I know what it is.
It's when you're like a.
I haven't heard that before.
It's a TikTok
but-
thing.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all alternative to TikTok.
She
thing.
was
It's
the
like-
alternative as fuck.
we're
All
talking
this
about
Texas
people who are,
stuff, and then
super
like
into like pop punk and like those kind of music, alternative
Dude.
and everything, but also like listening to like George Strait and all that, and they started calling
Yeah.
themselves the alternative.
Yeah.
Your country,
Dude,
but
this-
she do psychedelics?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
dude, this girl was like 30,
Alright.
and her room looked like a teenage girl's. Like she had like all time low and saves the day posters everywhere.
She also had like some My Hero
like from
Academia
magazines,
and
like
all those kind of
the
stuff.
like
I love
glory
that.
shots from magazines, like all like completely.
She also had those boxes of like those fucking like an alternative or like punk magazines and everything, like multiple
Oh yeah,
boxes,
whole
completely
boxes.
just
You're like,
stacked
those the
full.
Nat Geos? Oh no, those are the alt press.
Yeah.
Got all
She had, like,
your
every
asking
single one,
Alexandria
too.
and
Like, I was like, this-
Bring Me the Horizon
Side
stuff
note,
too.
if you have boxes full of Nat Geos, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
If you have boxes full of rocks, fuck
Also-
you.
Yeah.
That are in the basement and you don't tell us, and when we pick it up, I'm like, whoa, what's in this? Oh, that's my rock collection. That's funny. What is in this? Oh, it's
It's
actually my
my
rock collection.
Is it Lowe's? Their damn boxes have the checkbox that says "box of bricks."
Yes.
That's not funny.
No, they're not funny. Those.
That's a real thing.
I'm pretty sure I've moved boxes of bricks before, like
I'm
stupid
100%
boxes of
Yeah.
shit.
Move
Can't
boxes
move
of
a
bricks.
brick. It's too
Yeah,
heavy.
I used to be more of a Lowe's guy than a Home Depot guy, but that
But that's
no.
like, why are your boxes rated to have bricks in it?
They're
First
not.
off, like, get the fuck
It's
It's
just a
real.
fucking
checkbox that
funny.
says
They think
they're trying to be
funny.
clever and cheeky.
Yeah,
and
well,
I hate them.
get a fucking theme song like Home Depot's, and we can
Oh,
talk.
hell yeah.
Slabs.
It does, man.
Kyle did a pretty good job though on our theme song.
Our theme
Yeah,
song
it's
is
pretty
pretty goddamn good.
Delightful.
we
I
got a
do
couple.
like it. Now we just got to get like people in the vocals going.
We must go.
Yeah, yeah,
Re-record
literally.
album edition.
Everything must go. The album,
The
yeah.
live.
The LP.
live version. Yeah.
You do that on the
could
walk
do
for a
that.
minute.
What's that? Oh, when I show up, just start playing it.
This goes, and this goes. And you're just like, wait, what doesn't go?
Yeah.
Point out what doesn't go. Oh, it all goes.
Oh, everything.
Oh, everything.
Just have it set up ready to go, just for that one, like just for that one word. Oh, we said it.
He said the thing.
It's like
I don't
a
know
reggae
if
horn,
I
you just play it over and over.
We need to get one for the front office, just like one of those easy buttons
Yeah.
where it just starts playing that shit. I guess everything has to. Whoa! Play that shit.
What was that? What was that? It's a thing. It's a thing the guys do. It's a thing the boys do.
I meant to invite JD to this yesterday, but he left a little early.
Let's get him next week.
Yeah, we'll try to snag him.
I want JD on this because like next week we should do the Custy one because I need someone from the office to tell the
Oh,
other
that's a
side of my
very good idea.
story.
Worst custody story,
Well,
or like
They talk over the phones. a lot,
memorable
so-
custody.
Like I need to talk about your neighbor.
Yeah.
That might be a good theme for
JW.
next time.
Yeah.
Is Custy stories, because there's the good one where the lady on fucking whacked out yelling at us as she's walking up the street. Did you put shit in my dumpster?
Yeah.
We'll get into it next week. We don't need to talk about it now.
Oh yeah.
I think she said she like owned this town or something.
Yeah. So we don't need to talk about it. No, next time.
You're not a Campana. You don't own this town.
I own 14 companies in this town. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just JD.
What does that have to do with a dumpster, you piece of shit?
Keyboard warrior, baby.
Let's see what time. All right. Anybody got some score stories? We'll just finish it off the same way. Rao, you joined a little late.
Well, there's probably a bunch, but off the quip, I can't think anything.
Nothing.
Is that Almancitas, by the way? I was looking at that.
we went to Hog
Nah,
House and
yeah,
stuff.
we-
I'll go out.
Gotcha.
It was a little whack today.
Yeah.
It was late.
Not its best showing, for sure.
They have a new turnover too. When I was there, like there was a brand new guy.
That's what
Oh,
we
there's
were
a brand new
saying,
girl,
like,
too.
Today seemed
We
brand
weren't
new.
stoked.
That
She didn't seem
Wheezy?
stoked
Yeah.
on any of us being, customers.
That's fair enough.
Being
The-
nice.
I mean,
to
kind of look at us. Who would be really happy to have us just walk in like the middle of the day and stuff?
I mean, I tipped them even though they didn't have ribs.
Oh,
The ribs were
they did not
okay.
be the
Yeah,
same.
you didn't need
Yes,
that.
right.
Those were not worth your $17.
More importantly, actually, we shouldn't have tipped them because they didn't have brisket. That was
That's
Oh.
I was having these
No
thoughts.
brisket,
but I'm like, I
no
don't wanna be the
ribs.
guy.
What are you
It's a
guys
barbecue
doing?
place.
The pulled pork was good, but they skimped me. It was skimpy as fuck.
Mine
Hey,
is
you hear that,
extremely
Hog Wild?
dry.
Bro, I was
Like pulled pork is usually kind of dry, but this is real dry.
Yeah, it's- that's
soaked
like
up
where,
all
like-
of that mustard.
Mhm.
Like can't even.
Yeah, I
taste it.
poured like the whole fucking whatever pound.
All right. Number
Most
one,
of
we're
that
done
is
talking
ramen.
about food because that's going to be another podcast where we talk about food.
I was about to bring up Georgia boys.
Yeah, we are going to talk about
The
Georgia boys.
boys.
We're doing
Oh.
that Georgia boys eating competition. That might be
Yeah.
we
It's
really
only 40
need.
bucks.
It's only 40
And you're
bucks, or it's
spending
free,
30. I
and you
spent
could
30
do it.
there last time.
Yeah, like,
and I
it's
only
not
got
even that
wings
bad.
and a sandwich.
It's not even
You
that
get like
bad.
2 loaves of bread in that shit.
Yeah, it's like 6 pounds of.
Like I will
fucking
smoke.
barbecue.
Like we should do this. I'll get in one car. I will smoke 2 blunts on the way there, and I will sit in the parking lot
Oh,
and
yeah, you
take
give
some
me a couple
dabs.
edibles.
And like I will
Yeah.
eat that whole fucking
Mhm.
slice.
Smash it.
I think we need to call ahead and be like, hey,
We need
You got some
5.
boys.
Oh, we're definitely gonna have to call ahead.
we're
Like,
them boys and we're
yeah.
coming through.
Like, hey, you know that eating
so
challenge
get
you have?
ready.
Yeah, but we're gonna need like you to cook up like 8 of those right now. We're like 20, 30 minutes away. I can imagine if you're like,
No, like we're coming tomorrow.
Give them a week advance. We're about to crush your shit.
yeah, like I don't know if you
You
ever
have
had
like
8
four-
people do it at
4
once.
people on the wall.
You're about to have 12.
Yeah,
8 of them are gonna be coming in the same
and we're
car.
actually, it's just we're gonna take down the gold photos. 'cause, like,
Yeah, we get there, it's like, okay, we can't do the challenge anymore because Brandon Ladder, the fucking his house, you had 8 people just show up, like just ate so
bunch
much
of
meat.
garbage movers. Fuck their shit.
Doesn't have to be on the air at all, but before I forget, I did bring the Xbox 360 games.
Oh, nice.
Jurassic Park, Terminator 2.
Oh, so
Joker.
what? This is a good note actually right now. Is we have a ton of fucking video games back here. All kinds of old video games. We got a 360. That's our newest console back here. We're gonna start doing some tournaments and some games,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be hosting that shit. And we're starting
We
with
should stream
Tetris.
them.
I'm saying it right now. What's up?
We should stream them when we do that.
I'm
You're fucking sandbagging with your Tetris, dude. Fuck
number one.
you. I'm rank 30 in the world.
Number one. I'm not gonna be involved in the Tetris one.
All right.
I'm going to
I'm not
host
gonna
it.
sandbag.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna host the Tetris
I'm
one.
gonna hold
yeah.
you do that. You lost me 80. You took $86 from me one day. You son of a
Why did you
bitch.
bet against me?
You were playing with one hand and you were drunk. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's how I play Tetris.
So you're not gonna play. You're just gonna be like,
No, I'm gonna be sitting behind giving commentary and stuff.
okay.
Very,
very
I don't
thoughtful.
want to stream the first one because I just want to get everything set up and kind of
Okay.
get a recording and get it going. But we're gonna start doing games like 007 and Star Fox and
Some
shit like that.
GoldenEye.
I want to do maybe every like 5 or 10 episodes. We'll just throw in one of those just for kicks.
nice.
So I want to start doing that. That's just a heads up for you guys. You need to start practicing your own games.
I'll enjoy
I got
the
a super
I'll
in my
still be
garage.
yeah.
I got DK Country, of course. You know.
I think I have 2
Mario.
more copies of DK Country at my house.
I mean, it's the all-time classic for me. I played it more than any of the others.
So we can do.
Where's the sale? Where are the sales?
Actually, yeah, fuck it. We're just going to talk about it because we still got a couple more minutes. We can do like a speed run type thing where we can set up multiple consoles all playing the same game.
Okay.
And we can have everybody trying to get as fast a time or as far in a game as possible.
Yo, I'm gonna do so bad. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be at the bottom of the fucking ringer, like straight up.
Bro, me too.
I'm gonna be real bad. Because the last time we played, like you gave us like 4 or 5 minutes to do like work. I literally got like 17 or 18 lines.
Yeah.
In like 5 minutes of their time. Like,
I'm terrible at video games when I've been drinking for the most part.
I'm good at like GTA.
There are some that I can shred, like 6 beers deep. You get that fucking.
It's
get
called the
the pocket.
Yes. It's called the
It
pocket.
is the
Yeah.
pocket.
Yeah. I unfortunately spend most of my life playing video games
In the
drunk,
pocket.
so I'm very experienced. But yeah, we're doing Tetris in a couple of weeks at some point. You guys need to practice. Damn, Rao, you got a shitload of games.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. Madden 17.
Dude, I will fuck you guys up in some Madden. Like, straight up, I am ridiculously good at Madden. I will fuck you up.
Words.
We do all Madden, though. We do all Madden. No, like, screen and like, no shit on the screen and everything. And we go, I will fuck you guys up. Like,
I think
will
Kyle and Brad
fuck
would
you
disagree.
up. Like,
I can feel Brett's spider sense going on.
no,
Someone touched the thermostat, like someone's looking at Matt.
no, I am so good. Like, when I start playing Madden with people who say they're really good, they usually end up rage quitting because I just start just picking them up and I hold them to a set amount. Like, I will fuck you up.
Hey, Sean, you
Like,
don't
There's
know.
a reason I
Fuck
stopped
you all.
playing those games.
I love Madden.
terrible. I'm not a big enough football guy to like be into it anymore.
And I only play with the Giants too.
It's like I
So
played
that
it when I
tells you
was a kid,
something.
I still enjoy FIFA though. Like soccer hasn't changed. There's no plays really.
Yeah, I only use the Giants.
You gotta be practicing your JD football calls or whatever. Blue 42.
All right.
Blue.
Bad estimate. I guess any last thoughts or anything? We're coming pretty close to time.
Oh, I have one.
Yeah.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification.
Smash that notification bell.
Son of a bitch. I won't say it, but I agree. The only other thing, if you have cool ideas for us to do weird shit or dumb shit, or get recorded or do video game stuff, post it in the comments or some shit. Maybe we can figure something. If you made it this far and are listening to me say this, thank you.
If you're a mover and you want to call in,
Oh yeah.
you can probably figure that out somehow.
I can make it happen.
It's not like
DM Lumberdan.
it's not like you
I guess.
like, comment, and subscribe.
Dude,
and, like, let us
you'll
know
definitely
and
have to
shit.
do that first.
Yeah, post comments or whatever you want to say. Yeah, cool. And I'm glad you guys are here. I love doing this shit. It's a lot of fun. We're going to try to do some fancy things in the future.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you next time.
Movers of the internet.